Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. Brad coming at you here because I've got care package, a trade. You don't see many trades anymore, right? And then two pickups. So we'll get into it. My Blue Jackets suffered, I think, the season ender in injuries. Well, Rowinski got hurt wrist. It sounds like that's just a couple games or a forearm or whatever. That's not the big deal. Marchenko breaks his jaw. While he was sitting on the bench, a puck flies into the bench and breaks his jaw. Out like 6 weeks. It's a cursed franchise, I tell you. Cursed. And then you have Monahan still. He had his wrist surgery. So it's done. They aren't going to be able to. They weren't, they weren't that far along to be able to sustain that. So they're a cursed franchise. I feel bad for them. Because I think, they would at least been right there at the end. And I think now don't be surprised if you just all of a sudden looking through, next month and it's like, oh, there's 7 points out of the playoffs, It's fun while it lasts. At least it looks like it's headed in the right direction, right? But the real reason for the video, this came in yesterday. Scoops Collectibles. Mike, got to know him the last 2 years. Pittsburgh guy. Penguins, Steelers, Pirates. Check him out. Looks like there's a little... I haven't looked inside yet. Oh, see, fail. Fail. Oh, Blue Jacket at the top. Okay. Let's see here. As I like the canvas cards. Got a Cam Atkinson. Great scoring run for us for about 5-6 year period. Oh, Jonas Korpisalo canvas. Most well known for his 82 save performance in the playoffs against the Lightning in that 5 overtime game. I would say that was his defining moment. Ooh, boo, boo. We don't like this guy in Columbus, I'm not going to lie. From Artifacts, Patrick Laine. He's a punk. Ooh, very nice. We like this guy. East All-Stars. I don't have this. What year was this? Was this 91-92, I believe? Yeah, 91-92. It says it at the top. Mr. Pippin. East All-Stars. I always like that early upper deck. What were you chasing out of that? Was it the Larry Johnson rookie everyone would chase out of that? Good times. And this is the normal... Just the normal base, card 125. Playing the Lakers there. Beautiful. And, I like holograms. This is 1995 SP HoloView. Oh, yeah, look at that stud. Love holograms. Sweet. I don't think I have that. Awesome. And out of 22 Prism. The base, Marino. Look late in his career how much padding he wore below the waist. Always made me laugh. Ooh, we got that cheetah. What is this? Is this photogenic? I think they made its own product this season. This was out of 22 Chronicles. So it's kind of like a football version of Stadium Club, I guess. It'll give you a lot of inaction photos and stuff. So of the cheetah. Very nice. Good old Mark Duper from 88 Tops. Always loved the fact he wore a helmet like some kickers did. It was always hilarious. Not the 1-bar kickers wore, but he wore like a 2-bar, as you can see there. Epic. Ooh, Javon Holland. Very interested to see what happens this offseason with him. Is someone going to pay him buku bucks? Are you paying him off his first 2 years or his last 2 years? First 2 years, he looked good. Last 2 years, not so much. What do the Dolphins do? What does he get paid? Very fascinating. We got Grayson Murphy, rookie. First Grayson Murphy in the collection out of Score from UCLA. I want to say he got hurt in the offseason. Oh, very nice. League leaders, Devon Achane got up to 21.93 miles an hour. He almost got pulled over in a school zone. Okay. Close your eyes, Steve. You know where he reached that number to? To me, it was the last great moment in football. It was when we put up 70 on the Broncos. Very cool. I like that card. And, oh, this is the old Domino's Pizza food issue from Domino's. Bob Greasy. Very cool. And a Ryan Tannehill Player of the Day. Tannehill tossed 3 touchdowns in Week 12 of 2016. That was the year we made the playoffs, and he got hurt right before it, and we had to start Matt Moore against the Steelers in the playoffs. And while Matt Moore was a solid backup, you don't really want to start a backup in the playoffs unless you're Nick Foles, right? Oh, I love this guy. Bernie Parmalee from 1995 Top Stadium Club. Good receiver out of the backfield. Obviously played in the Marino era, but very cool. And Prestige, Jalen Phillips, coming back-to-back years with major injuries. When the guy plays, you can see he could have the chance to be a dominant player, but you got to stay on the field. So he's definitely a Dolphin then, right? Raheem Mostert, I think you will not see him as a Dolphin anymore. He may retire. He may go somewhere else. But I think this was the last year you'll see him in a Dolphins uni. And Mike Gesicki. Mike, king of 4 big games a year, and then you don't know he plays the rest of the time. But he kind of did the same thing with the Bengals. He'd have a couple monster games, and then you would have no idea he played. But Mike Gesicki, problem with him is if he's out there, you're passing because he can't block anybody. But I kind of miss some of his catches, and he would make these big plays that were fun. So, Mike, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. I think my 2 favorites out of this were these. These might have been my 2 favorites. Oh, yeah. Like it a lot. So go check out Scoot Collectibles. Like I said, collect a little bit of all 3 of those sports. So something for everybody. Second up, a trade with Mr. Ty. Daniel 4619, he hit me up. Remember I had 2 Jawan Jennings? He's like, I'll trade you this Achane for that. I said, oh, okay. We didn't even think about it. I was just like, okay. But definitely with the extras, I definitely got the better end of this deal. So don't think I don't notice that. You know what payback is. But this is a throw-in. These first 3 cards are just throw-ins. 1996 Pinnacle from the Bimbo. I'm guessing Bimbo was some kind of restaurant. But it's one of those like sport flicky type doohickeys. Playing the Pats, where you turn it and it's like, woo. So, from Bimbo. Yeah, Bimbo. And from 97 Playoff Pennants, Mr. Marino. So I don't think I had either of those. I'll have to check on the Bimbo one. But this definitely doesn't look familiar. So that was awesome. And then he sends from Impeccable, 21 Impeccable, a Holland rookie autograph. So we just mentioned about him, what will happen with him, to 49. So that was a killer extras right there, buddy. And then the card we traded for from 23 Absolute was a quad relic rookie autograph of Mr. Achane. So I wanted a A-Chan in the collection anyway. I've been looking. So now I got an autograph in his collection. I had, some other stuff, but first ink there. So Ty, this literally was like a one sentence thing. Hey, I have this you might want. I'll trade you for that. Okay. There was no haggle. Like I said, I'm pretty sure though I got the better end of the deal. So like I said, don't think I didn't know that. But freaking awesome. So Ty, thank you, sir. And then I have two pickups. This I won really like oddly cheap. And like he's not like a massive prospect, but I think he's seen as like an NHLer. And he's playing for our Cleveland Monsters right now. 24-25 Black Diamond. It's the double diamond. They put little diamonds, kind of like you would in Flawless or something. But Black Diamond's been doing this for a while. And it's /99 of Gavin Brindley, a Michigan product. We like to draft a lot of Michigan men. Being in Ohio, it's kind of funny, right? But I always like these cards, and I got this for like $20. So if he's good at all, I think that's a good buy. So it was my first Gavin Brindley. It was not like something I was necessarily searching for. I think I was just searching through Blue Jacket stuff, and it was ending, and I'm like, so it was only at like $15 at the time. I'm like, that seems cheap. So I have a couple of these. I think I have Sillinger and Chinnikov too, or something like that. But nice looking cards. 99 double diamond. Very sweet. Now I like this guy just because, we got a lot of light skill guys, right? He's like the bigger, heavier, in front of the net, kind of presence we need. And this is 2023-24's Upper Deck Series 2 Young Gun PSA 10 of Dmitry Voronkov, who doesn't really have hardly any cards. So that's why I went ahead and got the PSA 10 in this. So, because he just doesn't have a whole lot to choose from yet. So we'll see if he has non-rookie stuff in the future. But some of the times these Russian guys and stuff, they just don't sign. They don't, So we'll see. But he's one of the few jackets left here. Kent Johnson, Adam Fantilli, that's about all that's left on the roster because they're all hurt. But I went ahead and, again, not that expensive. It's $30-something, but a PSA 10. I don't usually pay the 10 tax for stuff like common stuff like Young Guns, I'll be honest with you. But in his case, just because he didn't have a lot to choose from, I went ahead and did it for him. So Dmitry Voronkov. So a little bit of everything here. Got some basketball in the vid from Mike. We got some football. We got some hockey. So there you go. In honor of you, Mike, I hit all three sports. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. And Super Bowl coming up. Of course we'll watch it. You've been watching all season. Why wouldn't you watch the Super Bowl? I never got that when people are like, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I'm like, you watched football for 21 weeks and you aren't going to watch the Super Bowl? That doesn't make any sense to me. But I digress. But okay, that's all I got. I guess go Eagles. I don't want either one of them to win, but now I'm rooting for the Eagles, I guess. And, yeah, that's all I got. Bye-bye.